Deadly floods continue to ravage central Texas as the death toll climbs to at least 78 people, making this the most catastrophic weather disaster in the state in over a decade. Entire communities remain underwater, and authorities say many of the missing are likely trapped in collapsed buildings or swept away by flood currents. President Trump announced that he will visit the affected areas later this week, promising emergency aid and long-term federal support. In political news, President Trump responded to Elon Musk's announcement of a new political party by calling it ridiculous and dangerous for voters. Trump warned that Musk's move could fracture the conservative vote and allow Democrats to regain power in 2028. Elon Musk has not responded directly, but sources say the new party will focus on artificial intelligence, technology regulation, and independent economic policy. Meanwhile, in South America, the expanded BRICS summit kicked off in Rio de Janeiro, bringing together leaders from Brazil, India, China, Russia, South Africa, Indonesia, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. The group pledged to defend multilateralism and resist the influence of Western financial systems. The summit comes amid ongoing tensions in Gaza, sanctions on Iran, and a shifting balance of global power. In Ukraine, Russian drone attacks continued overnight with strikes reported near Kharkeeve, injuring several and damaging residential buildings. Ukrainian defense forces claim they intercepted over 70 drones, but at least 10 made impact. Local officials reported widespread power outages and ongoing evacuations from high-risk zones. In Turkey, chaos broke out when a lion escaped from a private zoo in the southern region and attacked a man walking near the facility. The man fought back with a large stick and was hospitalized with serious injuries before police arrived and shot the animal. The zoo is under investigation for security violations and failing to report the incident for nearly 30 minutes. In Asia, Thailand is racing to renegotiate a major trade agreement with the United States before a looming 36% tariff goes into effect. The proposed penalties would hit Thailand's auto and electronics exports hard, potentially crippling key sectors of its economy. Thai officials submitted a revised offer late Sunday night, hoping to avert economic fallout before the July 9th deadline. Meanwhile, Shanghai celebrated the grand opening of China's first Legoland theme park, a landmark event drawing thousands of tourists from across the country. The park features miniature versions of Beijing landmarks, sci-fi rides, and AI-powered Lego characters for interactive fun. The opening comes as China's domestic tourism rebounds, despite rising tensions with Western nations over trade and tech. Back in the United States, 4th of July celebrations gave way to political sparring as Democrats criticized Trump's sweeping tax bill passed earlier this week. Economists remain divided over whether the bill will grow the economy or explode the national deficit. Some states are preparing legal challenges to certain provisions that cut funding to environmental and education programs. In Europe, wildfires continue to burn through parts of Spain, Greece, and Italy as extreme heat grips the Mediterranean region. Authorities have evacuated thousands from coastal villages, and firefighters are battling flames with limited water supplies. Meteorologists warn that the heat wave could intensify over the next 3 days, raising risks of heat stroke and agricultural loss. In Africa, Boko Haram militants attacked a rural village near Nigeria's border with Cameroon, killing at least 9 people in a brutal nighttime raid. The attackers reportedly burned homes, looted supplies, and fled before military reinforcements could arrive. The Nigerian government has condemned the attack and promised retaliation, though locals say they have heard that before. In Brazil, President Lula da Silva emphasized environmental policy at the BRICS summit, urging wealthier nations to fund rainforest preservation efforts. Brazil reported a minor drop in deforestation rates this quarter, but remains far from international targets. Environmentalists say illegal logging and mining remain major threats despite new enforcement efforts. Meanwhile, in space news, astronomers reported another fast radio burst from a galaxy billions of light-years away, part of a growing mystery about cosmic signals. The burst lasted only milliseconds, but carried as much energy as the sun emits in a year. Scientists are still unsure if these signals are caused by natural phenomena or something more exotic. In business, oil prices surged again after reports of an Iranian drone shadowing a Saudi oil tanker near the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. Navy ships responded by increasing patrols in the region, warning of any aggressive moves. The incident is fueling fears of another shipping disruption that could affect global energy markets. Back in the U.S., Homeland Security warned of new cybersecurity threats targeting infrastructure in multiple states. Officials confirmed that hackers had attempted to access water treatment systems and traffic control software in at least 4 cities. Investigations are ongoing, and no damage has been reported so far. In sports, the Wimbledon men's final is set for tomorrow after a dramatic 5-hour semi-final match between top seeds ended in a tiebreaker. The championship will feature American star Jordan Cross versus Spanish legend Carlos Rivas in what is expected to be an epic showdown. Wimbledon organizers say ticket demand is at an all-time high and global viewership could set a record. In entertainment, Hollywood's summer box office slump continues as more studios delay releases amid AI content disputes and ongoing writer pushback. Streaming platforms are capitalizing with international releases and reality-based content, but viewers say quality is dropping. Industry insiders warn that without resolution, the fall lineup could collapse entirely. That wraps up your world news recap for July 6th, 2025. Like, subscribe, and come back tomorrow for the truth that matters.